owasp category to access material start machine answer the question. This room breaks down three of owasp top 10. Also, Open Web Application Security Project is a non-profit foundation focused on understanding web technologies and exploitations and provides resources and tools designed to improve the security of software applications. Uh, okay, this in this room you will learn about the categories that are related to few failures in how identity authentication, authorization, and accountability. IEEE stands for identification, authentication, authorization, and accountability. It is a security principle that is used to protect systems and data. IEEE ensures that only authorized users can access a system and that their actions can be tracked. Is implemented in the application. You will put the theory into practice by completing supporting link challenges. The following categories are covered in this room. আচ্ছা এখানে কভার করা হবে ব্রোকেন অ্যাক্সেস কন্ট্রোল, অথেন্টিকেশন ফেলিওর, লগ ইন অ্যান্ড অ্যালার্টিং ফেলিওর. The room has been designed for beginners and assumes no previous security knowledge. So, I am ready to learn about IEEE. IEEE means, what was that? I হচ্ছে আইডেন্টিফিকেশন, এ হচ্ছে অথেন্টিকেশন, এরপরে অথরাইজেশন, দেন এ হচ্ছে অ্যাকাউন্টেবিলিটি. Identification, authentication, authorization, accountability. Okay, I am ready to learn. Behind this room. Okay. What is IEEE? IEEE is a simple way to think about how users and their actions are verified on applications. Uh, each item plays a crucial role, and it's possible to skip it. That means the item isn't being performed, you can't perform the later times. The four items are identity, authentication, authorization, accountability. The unique account identity, user ID email that represents a person or service. Authentication, proving that identity, passwords, OTP, passkeys. Authorization, what that identity is allowed to do, কি কি করতে পারবে ঢোকার পরে. Accountability, recording and alerting on who did what, when, and from where. রেকর্ড রাখা কে কখন কি করে, কিভাবে, কোথায় করে. The three categories of OSAP top 10 25 discussed in the room related to failures in how IEEE was implemented. Weaknesses here can be incredibly detrimental, as it can allow threat actors to either access the data of other users or gain more privileges than they are supposed to have. If you want a deeper dive, first walk through this room. What does IEEE stands for? Identity, authentication, authorization, accountability. Identity and access management is a premium room. Let's go for broken access control. Broken access control happens when the server doesn't properly enforce who can access what on every request. A common occurrence of this IDOR. Insecure direct object reference are a type of access control vulnerability that arises when an application uses This user supplied into the access object directly. The team idol was popularized by its appearance and it was of the sharp doctrine. You reference changing an ID like ID is equal to value ID is equal to 6. Let's you see or edit someone else's data access broken control. In practice, this shows up an horizontal privilege escalation, same to other users stuff, or vertical privilegation escalation, jumping to admin only actions because the application trusts the client too much. Start the static side attached to these attached can play with the quantitative value in the URL. So if you can identify which user has more than a million in their account, if you want deeper type or more variation of the encoded IDs, introduce system IDs through this token access control or the room আচ্ছা broken access control আলাদা room আছে আর insecure direct object premium আচ্ছা if you don't get access to more roles but can view the data and other users, what type of privilege escalation is this? Don't get access to more roles but can view the data of another users. Don't get access to more roles. বিভিন্ন রোলে যেতে পারবে না কিন্তু can view the data of another users. It is the root or administration এটা হয় না হয় না if you don't get access to more roles but can view the data of other users, কি বলবে actually মানে জাস্ট দেখতে হবে জাস্ট দেখতে হবে এটা horizontal privilege escalation. Let me tell you. It happens when a user access or view data become user. Give some breakdown to yourself. If you don't get access to more rules but can view the data of another user, horizontal. Okay, যেটা পাইছিলাম. This is horizontal privilege escalation. It happens when a user accesses or views data belonging to another user, so can access same security. You stay your current permission like normal, but gain access another resources and if you vertically you climb up a higher আচ্ছা let's go to horizontal. এখানে যদি নাই research tab, what is the node you found when viewing the user's uh, account who had more than 1 billion. What is the note? What is the note you found when viewing the user's account who had more than 1 million? ওর আইডিতে ঢুকলাম, পাস ছিল 7 দিয়ে। Housing failure happen when an application can't reliably verify or blind user identity. Choose input username enumeration, weak guessable password, no phrase, logic board, notification, forensic session or cookie handling. Authentication failure হচ্ছে session hijacking আর কি. If any one of these are present, an attacker can often log in someone else or blind a session to the wrong account. Keeping the username enumeration, weak guessable password, logic flaws in the login forensic session or cookie handling. Let's try to break the admin user's account. We know that their username is admin, so let's try to fool that by registering a user with the name of admin. uh, so let's try to fool the application by registering a user with admin. Start the static site attached to the registration account, login admin user's account to get your next flag. Start the static site attached to this task. Paste your account and log into the admin user's account to get your next flag. If you want more depth, the free আছে না, প্রিমিয়াম প্রিমিয়াম অথেন্টিকেশন আছে, টোকেন অ্যাক্সেস আছে, আইডি প্রিমিয়াম। আচ্ছা, what is the flag of the admin user's dashboard? রেজিস্ট্রি করি এই নামে। We know that they are username is admin, so let's try to pull the application by registering a username at the username password 01234 1234 register করলাম। এখন লগ ইন করি, 1234 লগ ইন করলাম। Start the static site, attach the task, register your account and log into the admin user's account to get your next flag. Flag failed to be just register ঢুকে গেলাম। আচ্ছা, log in and alerting failure. When applications don't record or alert or secure defenders can't detect or investigate attacks. Good login principality being able to prove who did what when on while. In practice, failures look like missing authentication events, buggy error logs, and good for some previous changes, short retention logs. So let's take a look what is good to perform investigation information. Start the static site Attach to the task, perform initiation and answer the question below, then think about how hard it would be to understand what happened during this attack if keep each of the সবই তো সেম ড্যাশবোর্ড তার মানে হচ্ছে নেট লোডিং করতেছে টোটাল লগ পেসেস স্পেশাল অ্যাক্টিভিটি ব্রিজ স্পেসেস তো स्टेटस को गेट अनऑथराइज्ड में क्लाइंट साइड ठीक है गेट अनऑथराइज्ड रिडायरेक्शन अनऑथराइज्ड अनऑथराइज्ड रिडायरेक्ट से गेट अच्छा, it looks like an attacker tried brute force attack. What is the IP of the attacker? Unauthorized station. Looks like अच्छा একান্ন একান্ন 3 ডিজিটের প্রথমে ট্রাই করছি সাসপিসিয়াস 7টা 2 3 4 5 5টা পাইছি 5টে দিই সাসপিসিয়াস আর যেটা আমি দিছিলাম এটা ব্রিজ আচ্ছা looks like they were able to gain access to an account. What is the username associated with this account? John looks like they were able to gain access to an account. Access করতে পারছে মানে 200 ওকে যেটা ঢুকছে unauthorized ঢুকতে পারেনি what looks like they were able to gain access to an account. What is the username associated with this dashboard accounts reports post No. If the client side is unauthorized, both the solution is able to gain access. Creative request. Login. This log entry shows successful unauthorized access. The table. Okay, এটাই দুইশোতে access আছে আর এটা ছিল okay. What action did the attacker try to do with the account? List the endpoint the accessed. What action did the attacker try to do? Uh, what action did the attacker try to do with the account? The brute force. কিন্তু সত্যি what action did the attacker try to do with the account? Release the endpoint the accessed. Uh, even- what action did the attacker answer admin এটাকে brute force password to gain access for admin account না, পাইলাম না। ব্রুট ফোর্স করছে যেমন এক্সিডেন্ট কিন্তু হয় না। রেস্ট্রিক্টেড এন্ড রেস্ট্রিক্টেড। সুপার সিক্রেটেড নেম। দুই হতে পাইছি যেটা। Oh, what action did the attacker leash the endpoint by exist? এটাতে ইউআরএলটা চাইলে ইউআরএল চাইলে ই করতে হবে। এখান থেকে ঘুরে গেছে conclusion. You have just walked through the essential identity authorization accountability in web applications and how it can cause several categories in the community discussed. And for server-side checks on every request, authentication failure, and for unique indexes on the canonical form, rate limit of brute force, authentication failure, brute force, R key, login alerting, log the full auth, auth lifestyle, fail success, and indictions. Please continue to enjoy room to wants and needed. Okay, that was the